Oh, right. Alright guys, this is Budget Tech Dad here. Today we're going to talk about a topic I've been getting asked a lot from my friends is mining. Should they mine on one GPU? And the answer I would say is probably yes. You could make a couple of dollars a day on just mining when you're not gaming or content creating or streaming. So it is worth mining on your off hours on your gaming computer. The other question is it bad for your GPU? And the answer is no, it's not really bad for your GPU in the sense of stress level, because you are what they call undervolting it. You're limiting the power to your GPU because mining is more memory VRAM intensive. So you are overclocking your VRAM a little bit, but you're limiting the power draw from your GPU. So your GPU is actually gonna run kind of cool. Like my 2080 Ti is running at 62 Celsius when it's mining, and when it's gaming it's obviously over to 70 Celsius, but it's not terrible for your GPU. But keep in mind, you're keeping your computer on the whole time, you're keeping your GPU on the whole time. So you're putting wear on your GPU, on your computer. You're obviously reducing the lifespan of your computer at some level, right? Because you're keeping it on 24/7. All right, just to give you an idea, is it worth mining on your GPU? You could go to the site called what2mine.com. I'll put all these sites on the bottom in the description. Is it worth mining? So if you see your graphics card on this list here, then it's probably worth mining. 2060, right? So you put 2060, make sure this is green, and then it's gonna mine at 30 mega hash per second. So then you hit calc. The other things you want to keep in mind is, before you hit calculate, you want to keep in mind about power costs, right? For me, it's 0.13. The other thing is, this is when you power limit the 2060, it's about 120 volts, well 120 watts. But keep in mind that the rest of the system is still on. So you take your CPU is drawing power, your fans is drawing power, your motherboard drawing power, your memory is drawing power. So that you gotta maybe add, I would consider adding maybe 150 watts to this. So I'll probably change it to 170 here. Okay, so then you hit calculate, and Ethereum falls right here because we're just gonna mine Ethereum. These are actually more profitable than Ethereum, but we're just gonna concentrate on Ethereum. So with a one single 2060, you could mine $2.40 a day. Okay, that's if you do 24 hours straight. So if you're gaming for 12 hours and you're mining for 12 hours, you want to probably cut this down by half, so probably $1.20. So just calculate this to your level of mining, right? So in the end, if you're doing 12 hours a day, you might only make like $30 for the month. The other thing is, when you're mining, there's a thing called difficulty level, right? So it's right here, difficulty. So the more people mine, the harder it is. It's like digging for gold, like more people mining from the same cave, let's say, it's harder for you to find gold. So as people mine, more people mine, it's going to be harder for you to mine. So today it might be $2.40, and if it's the same, if the price of Ethereum stays the same, tomorrow it might be $2.38 or something like that. So just keep that in mind. All right, with that being said, you guys could play around with this, see how much money you're gonna make. If it makes sense to you to mine, then let's go to the next part of this video, and we're going to talk about how to set up mining. We're going to mine Ethereum today on Windows 10 with Nvidia graphics card, and the next step is to set up a wallet. My wallet is this MyEtherWallet.com. I've been using it since like 2016, but this is now almost a mobile wallet. So it is a mobile wallet. So I'm going to show you how to set this wallet up on your phone. There's also other wallets you could look into that are more browser based. One is MetaMask, the other one is Exodus. There's so many out there, but MetaMask is probably the second one I'll recommend. Exodus is the other one I'll recommend. I'm gonna switch this to the clip of me setting this up on my phone. All right, first you're gonna go to your Play Store. You're gonna install my Ethereum wallet, and you're gonna open it. All right, and you have this open, and you're gonna create a new wallet. And then you're not going to link, just creating a fresh wallet. Make sure you read through this because it is telling you to back it up, keep your backup as safety, because the thing about these wallets is, you're the only person in control of this wallet. So if you forget the backup words, then you're screwed. There's no way to recover. Nobody's going to be able to help you recover. So just make sure you are in control of your wallet and your backup words and your PIN. So you're going to create a wallet. I'm just going to put 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 generating your wallet address, right? Okay, then you want to back it up now. Back up now. Prepare. So grab a pizza. I know this seems a little like kind of the Stone Ages, but you want to grab a pen and piece of paper, and you want to write this down because it's the safest way of keeping these passwords for your wallets, your keywords for your wallet. So this is your recovery phrase, right? You don't want to show this to anybody. I'm just showing this as an example, but this is your recovery phrase. You want to write this down and keep it in a very safe place, like a fire protected, whatever safe. If you're taking this wallet seriously, you want to keep this very safe. If you're just using this to mine to and just to transfer to like exchange or another wallet, then you might not need to do this as serious. So, but just write this down on a piece of paper, right? And you hit next. So now it's going to ask you like what you wrote down, just to make sure that you have it. So the second word is neutral for me. The fifth word is drama. The seventh word is reflect. And the 15th word is balcony. But normally do not show this to anybody. Like you don't want to show this. Is like your special phrases. And that's it. So now you're done. And now you have your wallet, right? So to find out your wallet address, you just hit receive. And this number here that start with 0x ends in A. It's always usually start with 0x, and it's gonna capital A and 0. This is your wallet address. What you want to do now is copy this. So just copy to your phone and send this to yourself, like through email or something, because you need to have it on your computer. And we're gonna use that later on to mine with. All right, that's it. So now you have your wallet set up. Okay guys, so now you just saw how to set up your wallet on your phone, and you just sent the address to a place where you could access it on your computer. So I would send my address to my email that I could access on my computer, and this way I could just copy and paste it, because you're gonna need that to copy and paste into the miner, right? And I wouldn't worry about exposing your wallet address to anyone, because that's just the way they're gonna pay you. Next one, I'm gonna download the miner, and the miner I'm gonna download today is called LOL miner, and I'm gonna put this address in the description below. All right, you're gonna download this miner. So after you download the miner, you're gonna go into the folder for the miner, and then you're gonna go to, make sure you're gonna go to here that says mine ETH, right? This batch file here. And you're gonna right click on it, and then you're gonna hit edit. All right, it's gonna come up as a warning to your Windows Defender because it thinks it's a virus or something. So you're gonna hit more info, then you're gonna hit run anyway. Okay. So when you're gonna get to here, this is where you're gonna paste So for example, for me, I'm gonna open up this, and this is my the address I just set up, right? And I'm gonna paste it here before the period here, and then after the equal sign here. So you're gonna paste it all here. You paste it, right? And this period, the words after this period is the name of your miner. So you can name it anything. Like, my suggestion is, obviously you're gonna be using one GPU. You're not gonna be at a massive scale. What you could do is you could have, let's say you have 5 buddies that wants to mine on their gaming computer. You have all of them together and help you mine, and you guys could obviously split the profit. But you could be like, hey, you can name it, your name is Alex, so Alex, will be mining. So then you can see who's mining what. So now this will be Alex. The other thing is, you're gonna need a pool to mine to. So the pool we're gonna use is ethermine.org. Okay, to start mining, you click. So you go to ethermine.org, and this is gonna be on the bottom of the subscription. You hit start mining. You're going to be using whichever of these 4 addresses are closest to you. So I'm going to do East Coast here, and then this Stratum port is what you're going to use. So it's 4444. I mean, this is pretty easy to remember. So make sure you copy this, go back to the file here, after the equal sign, before the semicolon, and you're going to paste it. This is the port, so you're going to change this 2020 to 4444. And that's it, and you're gonna save. Okay, now you're almost there. So before we can start, there's another step to do, is obviously setting up your settings to undervolt your computer and maximize, I mean not your computer, but to undervolt your GPU and maximize your mining. You're gonna download MS Afterburner, install it. I already have it installed, so I'm not going to show you, but some of you might even have this for gaming. So just download this, whatever you need, and just run it. So I'm going to run this. Right? You're going to run this. So I have it here already. My settings are already set. What you could do is, to know what your setting is, you go to this other site called, it's here. It's actually nicehash.com, and they have all the settings. So you could go here. This might take a couple extra brain cells to figure it out. You need to do a little bit of math here. So let's say you have let's say you have a 2060, right? You want to figure out what it's saying is here is 2060 at maximum. It's going to run at 115. The best power limit is 115 watts. But if you look back here, the power limit is like a percentage. So what you need to figure out is, what is the TDP of your graphics card? So you could just look it up. All right, and it's going to be 160. And it says 115 watt is your TDP. So what you're going to do is, you could take the calculator on your phone and do 115 over 160. Okay, and it's roughly 70%. So 71.8%. Okay, so what you could do here, you're gonna lower this down to 78. I would just do 72, just round it up. 70. You can't do decimal, so you do 72%. The other setting is plus 700, right? So this part, you got to be a little bit careful. Not every card is the same. Not every card is the same memory spec. Some cards have Samsung memory, some cards have Elpida memory, some cards have Hynix memory. So just to play it safe, I'll do like 100 less or something. So I'll put 590 or whatever the case is, right? And that's the memory clock, okay? And there's some clock here, some graphics card here that you could lower the clock speed as well. So you could do that as well. And you could just lower the clock speed if you need to. And then you hit this check sign. And the next thing you could do is hit this, save, and then you can click like 2, 3, 4, one of these. So you save the setting, right? And then next time when you need to mine a computer, you just click on the setting, hit the check mark, and you're good to go. Right now, and then if you need to game again, you just hit this reset button and you're good to go. All right, so that's it. So like obviously you're gonna hit my settings this for my 28 Ti. All right, and then you're just gonna minimize. Don't close this out because then you can lose everything. So you just minimize it. You go back here to your miner and you double click on this, and that's it. All right. Close this right now because it's gonna so that is it. And what you'll have to do here, one more thing you need to do though, is you're gonna come here, you're going to grab your wallet address, right? Because you want to know how well are you mining. So you're gonna go grab your wallet address, you're gonna paste it here, click on that. I'm not mining right now, so it's not going to show anything, and it's going to tell you what you're mining, like how well you're mining. You're going to have to wait about 15-20 minutes and it'll start showing stats here. All right, the other thing is, before we finish this video up, is your settings. So you're going to put your email address here and how often you want to get paid. So you're not going to get paid a lot, so you want to keep this as small as possible. So the smallest you could do is 0.1. So you're going to put 0.1 here. Whoever the dominant miner is, you could put your IP address here and you could submit this. So you have the settings change. So you could just do this, you know, whoever wanted to set this up, you could just do this in the beginning to change the settings. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. It's not that hard to set up. Doesn't require a lot of like programming or BIOS changing or anything like that. That's pretty much it. The next time when you need to mine something, you go to MyEtherWallet, you implement the settings you have saved, and you just double click on the batch file and you're good to go. All right, if you guys like the video, hit the like button and subscribe if you can. And if you want me to show you any other part, like maybe AMD setup, AMD card GPU setups, let me know and I'll do another video. All right, I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully you guys get some money out of this.